Jitsi here. Just wanted to show you a clay model that I made to work through a scenario that actually happened to me yesterday. I went to a physical therapist who is brilliant and amazing, and I really want to work with him. But unfortunately, the guy is very confusing and very intense. And basically, I left there feeling very sad and not good enough and feeling like, what's wrong with me? He triggered me a lot. He triggered a lot of emotion from me. And basically, I left there questioning whether or not I could even work with him, and I felt like I had 100 pounds on me, and that it was all my fault. But clearly, I know that this is not true, and I just wanted to analyze the situation. So I made this model of my brilliant but difficult physical therapist. And as you can see here, I have his thoughts coming out, and this is what he's thinking. So he's thinking one thing, he is saying another. Note that that is square, not round. And then he is acting out this way. So the three things, what he's thinking, what he's saying, and what he's actually doing, are all different. And what I realized was that incongruity of message makes me feel unsafe, which is why right here I have my arms crossed. This is my body language, and I'm not happy about this. The reason that it makes me feel unsafe is that I just am unsure of what he is asking me to do, what he expects of me, and in turn, I'm internalizing it and making it be all my fault. Now, in doing this exercise, what I'm realizing is that it really has nothing to do with me, that he is thinking one way and saying something else and then acting something else. That is not my problem, it's his problem. And if I am just willing to accept him and his knowledge and his abilities and everything that I know he has, and not take on emotionally all of this, then I feel as though I will be able to benefit greatly from him. But there's a lot of mental stuff that has to happen first. So the first thing that I want to do is release myself from believing that it's my fault. And so I'm going to just take this 100-pound weight and take that right off and squish it up so it's not my problem. And I'm also going to take this big X off my heart because it's not me. I see him doing the same thing to all of his other clients, and I am a very smart person and I can handle this, right? So I am now kind of straightening myself up here and opening myself up, and I am not going to make that confusion part of my experience, so that can just go over in the scrap pile over there. And I am just going to now accept my physical therapist the way he is, and I am going to listen to what he says and observe what he wants me to do. And I am not any longer going to be worried about what he thinks. I'm going to take that out because really what he's thinking about, I can't control, I can't see, and it doesn't really matter anyway what he thinks. And if I can just look at, okay, so what is he saying to me and what is he asking me to do, and then just actually do it, then that makes me feel much safer because I'm not worried about what he's thinking about me. Yay! And I can just unclasp those arms and have my own ability to do what I need to do. and fix my own problem. And this is probably just a perception that he's saying, you can't do it right. And honestly, he really isn't angry. He's just intense. So let's get rid of those little anger marks. And let's have him actually not be so closed. He's just a very smart man who wants the best for his clients. And he just comes off in a way that sometimes is not necessarily helpful emotionally. Okay, so there I am. And I'm thinking, hey, I'm strong. I can do this. And I'm not caring what he thinks. And let's change my face here because I'm actually, I don't have to love it, right? I mean, I'm getting what I need, which is to have stronger back and neck. So I don't have to love it. I'm not going to be like clapping and jumping up and down. But I'm getting what I need. And that is what it's all about. So that's just an example of how you might play out a situation and be able to look at it for what it is and make some changes so that you feel better about it. I know I do. I have an appointment tomorrow morning and I'm going to go there with a totally different mindset. So, this is Karen Logitisi, the Clay Coach, and have a great day.